He's coming off a 100-yard game and a couple of touchdowns in their last win.
I got to tell you, I've been really impressed watching this team, and specifically the offense now during this win streak. And the biggest thing has been the running back and their ability toting the football. Physical, they're able to stay ahead of the sticks. Defenses just get worn down because of this guy and his physical style running the football, and I expect to see a little bit of that again today.
Oh, better look out! Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets two. He's down at the 21. Let's talk for just a second about Texas Tech. Top 5 up to this point is really good. It's staying there as we get closer to the playoff that becomes a huge challenge.
They just need to focus on winning right now. They're in position as a top 5 team to reach the college football playoff, but you've got to keep winning, and that's got to be the mindset. And coming into today, they have to bring their A game to the field.
And we're still in the middle of the season, so there's so many ways to still make a good impression for this squad, and we still have conference championships for some. We have great matchups that will...
Finding some room. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48.
The defense selling out to stop it on 3rd and super short. They don't bring him down, Jesse. Next thing you know, he's in the 2nd level.
You're absolutely right. 3rd and inches like that. If you just get a little crease, offense hit the hole and show out the speed.
Got room at the 35. Oh, there's an alley to the left. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
And that is exactly what they wanted to see. They talked about bolstering their speed at the running back spot. They said this guy could do it. And you get a good glimpse of it early in this football game. Palmer, there's one thing to talk about speed. It's another thing to talk about speed. And that guy takes off, erases some angles, and makes the big play early.
It's so true, David. There's so many really good... When we see them get into the 2nd level, they always get caught. This guy is a little bit different. And now if you're on defense, that's a big alert. You know, hey, if we don't tackle him, if linebackers miss him, if safeties miss him, and this guy gets in the 2nd level, he is taking it to the house. There's a lot of pressure now in this defense to tackle.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Arizona's offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And let me tell you about these linebackers. This group can make life miserable on any offense.
Hey, man, it's been really fun to watch the tape of these linebackers and the way they play together, the way they communicate, the way they adjust to any type of offense that they've seen all year long. But I'll say this, Palmer. This is a good matchup because we're going to get these linebackers on this great tight end.
And that's what we've seen on film from these guys, stopping the run, the athleticism going sideline to sideline. But we're going to find out just how good they are in coverage today because he is one of the best tight ends in college football. He can stretch the field. He can box people out, find the zones in this defense. And so they've got their work cut out for him, I think, particularly in pass defense.
Now on first down from the 43-yard line. They'll run play action. It's complete on the right side. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Well, they made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
The Red Raider crowd rising to the occasion to help its defense on 3rd down. To the air, it's Fafita. Pressure coming. They get to him as he throws. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Always a positive to put up early points, and they'll try to add to this 6-0 edge. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. Dances away. Rolling right and going deep. Goes high to pull it in. And the big gain. They've got it on the 46. That big explosive play carries them into plus territory. They'll snap it 1st and 10 from just across the 50. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming.
And, man, I don't know that there's a better 1-2 punch in all of college football when it comes to complementing each other than these two backs. Dickey can run downhill, stay square, be powerful. Williams can you can play touch football in an elevator and lose to that guy. So dynamic, good out of the backfield. Palmer, this offense, I know they got a new QB, but to me it starts on the ground.
It does. I think that's the part that really makes this offense so unique and dynamic, is it really is an air raid principle type offense, but they're still running it about 50% of the time. And you just mentioned that.
Here's a little room there. And he's knocked down, but not before he picks up enough for the 1st down. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Training staff out there checking on this freshman linebacker. And the Red Raiders kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Handoff to Joyner. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. Defense going all in to stop the run. They'll run with Joyner. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep.
Percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
Here comes the option. Keeps it himself. The option look. Doing it himself again. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Red Raiders!
Well, this guy's dynamic, and he can hurt you in a variety of ways in the option game, and he had a chance that time to pitch it out wide if he wanted to, but he kept it himself. He shows you the wheels, takes it in for the score.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
Well, the offense is trying to get a big-time playmaker the ball out in space quickly with the wide receiver screen, but the defense is having none of it.
Off play action. Finds the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Looking to pass. It's Fafita. Makes the grab. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. Arizona runs out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Here's the return. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. The Red Raiders offense comes out ready to attack. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want it. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
On the option. Pulls it on the option. Here's a give to Joyner. There's a crease. And there they go again with another huge gain on the ground. He's finally run out of bounds. The Red Raiders, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Keeps it on 1st down. Makes it past the marker. And they bring him down. The option run to perfection, and it will move the chains. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. This time he wants to throw. Oh, they're after him. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. After the incomplete pass, there is a player still down, and they'll come out to check on him. I'm sure Holly will find out what's going on, and for the moment, we will step aside. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll send the back in motion. Calls his own number. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. Looking for a man. It's Hammond. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. Oh, he missed it. No good. After the missed field goal, fellas, still a 13-point ball game. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Handoff from the shotgun. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. It's 3rd and 5. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Craig. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Texas Tech has it back in the red. To put a drive together starting from the 36. You want to talk about taking the whip? They stripped it out. And the defense jumps on it and they get that turnover.
And ball security is starting to become a little bit of an issue for this quarterback. In his last game, he had a fumble, and he has another one right here. He has got to do a better job of keeping 2 hands on the ball.
Unleashes one deep. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
And I love the play call on offense there. It's a sudden change situation. You just got the turnover. You're now going to take a shot because you've got the defense on their heels after they're back on the field quickly. Really nice play call.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. And they'll move the chains, and a good way to wrap up the first quarter. That's the end of the period, and it's Texas Tech holding the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound. No matter who gets the football, we're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. There he goes to the right. Touchdown, Wildcats. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
Number one job of a defense, affect the quarterback, get to him, make him a little bit flustered, uncomfortable. Jesse, his second fumble of the day, and this time it goes to the house.
Yeah, and David, you know as a former DN, the coaches were telling their guys, hey, you got him to fumble once. If you get close to him, strip away at that thing. Get your hands on him. The ball's going to come out again. That's exactly what happened. They were opportunistic, not just recovering it, scooping and scoring for a big TD.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Texas Tech will start the drive. The offense ready to go. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
Yeah, like a non-profit, man, like a charity, giving the football away too much. Got to take care of the football, Jesse. Otherwise, you got no shot to win this football game.
You're right, man. At this level of college football, it doesn't matter how talented you are. It doesn't matter who you're playing. If you're sloppy and you put the football on the ground or you throw picks, you're going to find yourself behind on the scoreboard.
Goes to the option. Keeps it on the option. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
And nice job by this defense, really being physical at the point of the attack. There's not a lot of holes, man. They run the ball on back-to-back plays. Aggressive linebackers playing downhill. Nice job by the D-line owning the line of scrimmage. And now they got him in a situation where this is where they want him. 3rd and long, guaranteed passing situation.
Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
Love the play call on offense there. 3rd down. You're just trying to stress the defense, right?
Got a little grass. They'll make the tackle, but not before he's got enough to move the sticks and has this defense's head spinning with the option. And the Red Raiders are flying down the field. Softened him up with a run. Now to throw. Got his man. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. To throw, it's Hammond. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. Pulls it in, it's Simmons. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown. But you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Handoff to Joyner. Got some room into the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Going for 2 here to try to make the lead 7. Motion from the back. He finds the end zone for the 2, and now the lead is 7. They march 72 yards, and the finisher came on a terrific 24-yard run to the house. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Arizona offense coming onto the field. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And a really nice setup here to take a shot if they want. 3 receivers to the right. Pulls it and fires to the left. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Running inside, it's Craig.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Grabbed behind the line, it's Craig. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Guns up, and so is the noise. The crowd electric, trying to help Tech on this 3rd down. Looking for a man, it's Fafita. Fires to the middle. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
And money down is where you see defenses really understand where the sticks are, play great pass defense, know what's coming, and get off the field.
No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. They'll start this drive going to the air. Looking down the middle. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leap.
There's some room. Gets away from one, finds room. The 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown,
offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The run inside. It's Craig. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looks as if he's going to run it. Tried to fight his way through that tackle, but he's brought down. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Arizona runs out the punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. On his way back from the 20. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Let's go to the sideline in Holly Rowe.
Guys, checking in from the Texas Tech sideline. There is so much energy down here on the sideline. This running back has been on fire. They expected a big performance from him today, and he has delivered, just going over 100 yards already in this game. I expect them to continue to feed him the ball. I'll keep you posted from down here on the sidelines. Guys?
Thanks, Holly. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49, a big pickup there. The Red Raiders are in the hurry-up.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And the Red Raiders will have it 1st and 10. Trying play action. Here's the heat. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Williams. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. It'll be 3rd and long. Back to pass. It's Hammond. Trying to set up the screen. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. The Red Raiders go back to work after moving the chains through the air. And this throw is incomplete. Well, the timing on that throw and on the route was just convoluted and messed up from the beginning.
And you see quarterbacks and wide receivers in the offseason always working on timing and always working on throwing on air. But when you put a defense in front of them, now things start to speed up a little bit. A lot of times you'll see these little mistakes and where it looks like just they're not on the same page all the time.
And the Red Raiders come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. In the red area, it's Williams. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6. The Wildcats use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. This offense is about to face the one thing that can stop it. Time expiring in the first half. Before then, they can get another score. Trying to barrel in. Touchdown, Red Raiders! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. And they split the uprights on the extra point. They're up 35-14. They already have the lead, and they apparently want more here in the first half, going for the onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
And you don't see a lot of these. You don't see a lot of onside kicks earlier in the game, especially in the second quarter. You still feel each other out. You're still getting into the game. You don't want to give away that momentum, but that's exactly what they did by failing on that onside kick.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Scanning the field, it's Fafita. Throws to the wideout. That's caught. It's Hunter. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on first down. Wants to go right back downfield. Gets it out quickly. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. That last connection left him a little short of the first down, but in perfect spot to attack on second and short. The throw to the outside is complete. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. First down. Just a little off. Incomplete. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He'll try it again on second and 10. Finds his man. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. Texas Tech will call a timeout. That's their first. On third and long, try to convert through the air. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And they don't get their hands on the ball often, but how about the big defensive line? When they do, it's fun to watch. It might take a while, Jesse, but he started to move that thing down the field.
He sure did. He just reminds everybody he's an athlete, too. This guy had some big-time moments in high school on the offensive side of the football, and he's living on defense in college. That's where he's going to make his money at the next level, but that was an unbelievably athletic play.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Second down, they'll go to the air. He wants to take the top off. And that ball is intercepted at the goal line. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His third interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
So the offense doesn't want to take a chance here. They'll just come out and take a knee and wrap up the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Men, Week 9, go time. So let's get down to business with a notable update from the world of college football. We start with a look at Rutgers in their matchup against the number 12 team, the Michigan Wolverines. And it's the Scarlet Knights sneaking out of here with an upset victory. And have to see how the rankings shake up following this outcome. And this one gets them to 5 wins on the year, which isn't cause for a campus-wide celebration, but it's proof the coaching staff is getting through to this team. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now over to your game in Lubbock. What a first half for that superstar back. He's already over 100 yards today, and he's done it with tough physical running, but also elusive speed. And that combination has his team 2 quarters away from a nice win. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Jones AT&T Stadium.
Red Raiders will kick it away to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. What do they talk about at halftime, Holly?
Guys, here to start the third quarter, Texas Tech running out of the locker room right now. You can sense that they have got a renewed energy and focus. They have been a terrific team when they're down this season, and they have a look in their eye right now that lets me know they're ready to start making a comeback here in the third quarter.
It'll fall incomplete. A little creativity on first down, but it doesn't work. It'll be second down. Back to throw. It's Fafita. Takes the easy completion. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Arizona right back to the line. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Fires to the tight end. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. Man, these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. The Red Raiders offense comes out ready to attack. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. So now it's second and long. Running inside, it's Joyner. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. A first down for the offense.
Well, a big reason why they're up on the scoreboard is because of how successful this guy's been running the football. And
intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
And so nice to have a guy like this that can cut off half the field, because now you can put resources elsewhere. He's proven if you try me, bad things are going to happen.
Looking for a crease. It's Craig. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. They've got the screen set up. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Arizona runs out the punt team. Secures it at the 30. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 30. With an update on that, let's check in with Holly.
Guys, things are starting to get intense down here on the sideline. The turnovers have been the story of this game, and it all starts with this defense. After that last...
And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. Racing to the right. Scooped it. Scored it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. But then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty.
Number 19, set to kick off.
He'll start the return inside his 5. They tried to get the wall set up for him. Not quite enough for the huge play, but a good job to give his offense some breathing room. On the option. He'll do it himself. He can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Could be an alley. Got enough for the first. They knock him down after an explosive play, and it was all because of the perfectly timed pitch. And that one is why offenses are hungry for big, big plays. They've got it 1st and 10, threatening inside the 30. He'll toss it. Touchdown, Red Raiders! Excellent pass by the back on the option. They'll try to add another to their lead. And they tacked on the extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And it was closed down by the fantastic 25-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Wildcats come out to get things going on offense. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. The short hands. It's Jordan. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Wildcats peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. From the gun, the ground game.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of their way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
The play action fake. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass.
I don't know if the quarterback read the coverage properly on that one, but obviously the result is an incompletion.
Wide receiver going in motion. Back to throw. It's Fafita. Fires on the run. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big.
Got room on the return. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Here's Quentin one more time.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
He steps out of bounds, but he's got a 1st down on the play. And the Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs. Sends it back in motion. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. And maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent of things they did right and things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
He'll try to get to the marker himself. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. Midway point in the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. On the option. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down, and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The Red Raiders pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll run the option. The keeper on the option. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. They'll run the option. Pulls it again on the option. Offense scoops it up and still going.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding to just kind of jump on it and make sure you keep possession.
9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on that. Spits it out to the back. The incomplete pass, 4th down, fails, and they'll turn it over. DB's right up on the receivers. It's on 2nd down. They give it to him again. And he's knocked down.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Looking to throw. It's Fafita. Got it. And he got enough for the 1st down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. The run from the shotgun. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Under fire. He's sacked. This defense all over it. They got the sack, but there is a man down on the play. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. The screen, and watch out. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Here's the pressure. Hit as he throws. Makes the catch. Converts on 4th down, is still on his feet. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Rush is on him. Quickly out to the tight end. He is stopped short, and they'll turn it over on downs. Just a crushing blow at this point in the game. Texas Tech will call a timeout. That's their 1st. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Dropping back, it's Francis. That's caught by Williams. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. And the Red Raiders want to crank the tempo. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Steps away to find some room. Throwing on the run. He's got it down the field. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. An explosive play takes them right outside the red zone, and they've got it 1st and 10. He goes right back to the air. A shot toward the end zone. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming.
Man, you see, once you start to get to the red zone, the contested catch rate goes way through the roof. Who can make those plays when you're physically getting hit? Nice job by the defense, man. Make them earn it. Make them feel it. Get your hands through the contact of the football when they're trying to make the catch. Great job breaking on the football at the perfect time.
Well, the QB looked like he knew where he wanted to go with that football, but give the defense credit. They were able to swat that one away.
Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. The give is to Williams. Might have a chip. Got some room. Headed to the goal line. Touchdown. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go